Monday, English 112 students. It is the beginning of week 2 of your 12-week semester. So as I said in my introductory video, every Monday you will receive a Monday memo announcement. This will be posted at 5 a.m. in the morning. So let's go ahead and take a look at your first Monday memo. So by now you should have done a few things. You're already past the entry verification module. You'll have watched the introductory video, which instructed you how to, to read your syllabus and follow your other class policies, take your syllabus quiz, and complete your email your professor assignment. So I really want to impress on you how important it is in a class like this to stay current with your work. And this week 2, we're going to get started with your, you have your first real virtual attendance assignment, which is due Tuesday, February 7th at the end of the day at 11:59, and it is it's got a few steps to it, so you want to allow yourself enough time to do this work. So this week you're going to be concerned primarily with the first half of the week with your Getting Started tab. I want to introduce you to English 112 and the semester-long project. So I'm going to flip over to your Getting Started tab. And as I said in my first video, every one of your module tabs is organized this way. So in this Getting Started tab, I have an overview to English 112. You want to read through this. So English 112 is called Writing in the Disciplines. And this is a course that will help you learn to write for your particular college major, your area of study, or your future profession, depending on what your course of study happens to encompass. So every field of study, no matter what your discipline is, has its own particular way of communicating and its own focus of study. And by discipline, what I mean is areas of academic study. So that could be psychology, it could be nursing, it could be dental hygiene, it could be laboratory tech, so English literature. So this class is going to help you figure out how to write within your field of study. For this class, you're going to have 2 major essays to write and 3 smaller projects. We're going to work all semester long on a project, on a topic of your choice within my parameters that's within your field of study. And you will spend a week or 2 starting in week 2 choosing some topic that is that's this week related to your studies, some controversial issue that you're going to work on all semester. So your first project, it's not an essay. We're going to start off with a proposal memo. It's a short document. And in the proposal memo, you will begin to explain what your topic is and what you want to study in that topic. Then you can read here about your future, the future assignments in this class. After the proposal memo, you have an annotated bibliography. Then you have your first essay. This will be in the March time frame. You'll do a rhetorical analysis, and then sometime in the end of March and into April, you'll write your research paper, and you'll finalize your course with a narrated PowerPoint presentation to present information from your research paper, and that will take the place of your final exam. So one thing I want to say is that writing in the disciplines requires students to use a lot of outside sources. You need to get really comfortable using Coastal's library databases. So your first kind of project that you're going to work on, little project, is a scavenger hunt exercise. And I'll show you where to find that. It'll be due on February 12th. With this exercise, you'll have an opportunity to focus on your topic whilst learning how to locate sources. All right, so week 1, we already concluded week 1. We are now in week 2. So with week 2, you want to go back and read that Monday memo very carefully. Monday memo gives you your little mini lesson about the semester-long project. It goes into it in more depth. You want to come down here. Week 2 is color-coded in blue. You're going to look at this PowerPoint presentation. It's about writings in the discipline. Okay, that's your second step. If you notice, I have every step of the way bulleted. So you're reading your Monday memo. You want to go ahead and get that done soon. Watch this video that I'm doing right now. Review the PowerPoint presentation. So your next bullet tells you to use Google, and this is one of the only times you'll ever use Google. You want to Google the term controversial issues in, and you're going to put in your major or field of study. So controversial issues in nursing, controversial issues in psychology, controversial issues in dental hygiene. Then read about some of the topics and pick a couple of them to start exploring at the Opposing Viewpoints database. I'm fairly certain most of you know how to get there from English 111. But your next video, video 2, will cover the Opposing Viewpoints database. And you eventually will do let's come down here. Your first big assignment of this week is your virtual attendance assignment. In order to do this, you're going to follow these steps and post this by Tuesday, February 7th. Tuesday, February 7th. You have all your instructions here in order. All right. Let's see. Let me make sure I've got everything. A final thing I want to touch on is your scavenger hunt. So you want to be working on this scavenger hunt. You can open this up, and this is where you're going to submit your scavenger hunt. You'll upload your file, and you'll hit submit at the bottom of the screen. You'll hit submit down here. Let me pull this down so you can see. Hold on. Let's go ahead and do this. There we go. So here's your submit button down here, kind of underneath where my face is. And your scavenger hunt is an attachment, a document attached. And let's see if I can open it. Here we go. This scavenger hunt is going to get you comfortable with using the library resources within, for your topic. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and you're going to work on this scavenger hunt, and that's due on February 12th. So you've got a little bit of time. You've got another week to work on that. That's something that's sort of an ongoing assignment. So you really only have one big assignment, and it's due early in the week. It's due on Tuesday. All right, well, again, happy Monday, and I'm going to sign off on this video. In video 2, I intend to cover opening up the library databases for research.